All right then, Ian. Do you want to tell us about what you filmed with your new thermal camera on 18th of October this year, which is 2024?
Yeah, not all. I mean, it's all new to me, is this thermal camera thing. I only got that on Friday morning, and I messed about with it at home. First time I used it on the cliffs and in the dark was that particular night. I'd scanned around, seen bats flying about, seabirds on the cliffs, looked at you lot, you know what I mean, in different detail. And that was it. And it just left it hanging down my neck and keeping our eye out and looking for something, to possibly film. And then we saw in the distance a little green light on the path, which it was, I don't know, maybe 20 to 9. And we expected Alex coming up that night, and he has a little headlight on. And in the background of his headlight, it has a faint green glow. So we just presumed it was Alex. And I just thought, hey, it's just Alex. And then when I looked back, you'd gone, Jeremy had gone. We'd all seen this green light, and it wasn't Alex. It hadn't come any further along the path. So you and Jeremy went down the path.
Well, when we went down, there were nothing there. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. And which were strange. There were 6 of us up there, but I think at least 4 of us saw green light, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this. It was me, you, Jeremy, and Pete. We all saw the green light. I just wasn't aware that you two had walked down there and said to Pete, where them two gone? And he says, you'd seen something and you'd gone down. So I started scanning around with me thermal, and on the left-hand side of that hill in the background, I could see quite an intense heat source. So I just started filming it the best I could, a bit fingers and thumbs. Kept looking back to see where you two was. And then one of the guys who was up there, they couldn't, they says, where is it? I said, it's over there. And I was pointing, they couldn't see it. Pete couldn't see it. Someone suggested turning a torch on, and I says, let's just leave it till them two get back, as in you and Jeremy, because you both got thermal cameras.
Yeah.
And a lot, you two know what you're doing with it.
Well, I don't know. You've not done bad. you managed to slip through all colour modes, didn't you?
It's all new to me, and whatever it was, for all intents and purposes, it could have been an animal and that had stood up and run off, because trying to work out the distances in the night time and how far away it is it's all new to me.
It's hard, isn't it? That fence gives us a bit of reference point.
Yeah.
Jeremy walked over there, it roughly in line where it was. How big do you think it was?
I mean, because as I know the distance, because a rangefinder I've got, to that point, it's approximately 200 metres away from where we're stood.
Right.
So within comparison to the other things that's in the background and the fence, I'd say it's got to be at least 5.5 foot round.
Yeah.
So it's considerable size, whatever it was.
And completely silent. It were odd, wasn't it?
There was no sound, and I kept turning my eye away to look at it with my eyes, and there's just nothing there. Nothing there at all.
Well, in words of Jeremy, I think we all think it. I think that, personally, that's one of the best things we've filmed up there. You've filmed it, not me, but it's one of the best things that's been filmed up there, without a doubt.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then, I'm quite pleased and honoured that it's happened.
No, it makes you wonder. You got to film it. We drifted off in opposite direction looking for a green light that didn't exist.
Yeah.
And we definitely saw it. It weren't imaginary. It's not like some kind of suggestion and everybody else thinks, oh, I might have seen it. We saw the green light.
Well, I saw it myself.
So what's happening? In weeks before that, Mark had put a torch on following contours at land and lit a white disc up, which I saw.
Yeah.
I know you didn't see that.
I was stood near you and I didn't see it, but I heard Mark's reaction. Ooh, yeah. And then you was quite animate. And,
I think I said a few choice words. Didn't I?
You did.
And then a few days later, Jeremy's on his own, and it was really foggy.
Yeah.
And he said he saw the white disc at ground level.
He did, and it wasn't quite dark, and he didn't see it with the camera or anything else. He saw it with his eyes.
Yeah.
He caught it in the side of his eye, and he looked around at it, and he said it was about like a milky white, 6 foot round.
Described a similar size to what you've managed to film.
Yeah.
And not far away from what you've managed to film.
No, I mean, that'd maybe be another 200 yards away from where I'd seen that, down the path, down towards Danes Dyke.
Amazing. All right then, Ian. We'll leave it at that, and let's hope we film something else.
Yeah, let's hope we catch something more. Yeah.
Well, and that.